What is up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and we're playing some ranked. And I think Cartel is the way to go. Yes, it's fun, but Cartel is where my money is at. Okay, we have a beautiful, beautiful tank build here. Sea Dragon Yuzora, amazing combo. Amazing combo. But I can also just start Archer Chain and then work into that. So we're going to go with what I know just works. Okay, and then Antler for damage reduction. All right, here we go. So we start Archer, Chain Fist in the split. We can get 6 workers because the Oathbreaker will hold. Then we need the Sea Dragon for wave 5. Wave 6 we're kind of weakish, so maybe we don't push too hard. And then it's just easy from there, right? It's building some Antlers, some White Mane, some Yuzora, some more Sea Dragons. And hey, there's even Battle Scars here. So let's get her done. Let's get her done. I don't think Mad Maddie plays much Fiesta. Oh, okay, never mind. Just begging for a snail. Teammates Crusher, I love it. Maybe I can ask to not be starved. Could be good. I do get snailed, that's fantastic. Oh, he's the Fiesta. Alright, Fiesta's sending me. So maybe we don't want to push to 7 workers now. Or sorry, 6 workers. But I think I still hold, to be honest, on wave 3. Oops, didn't have that 5th worker queued. I'm fairly certain I still hold a 60 on wave 3. We get this snail on income here because of the long wave. I think my goal here is to have over 200 income with Cartel. That's my goal. Nothing crazy. I don't think I'm ever like leaking to a double snail. I mean, I guess we can be a chicken. All right, we can be a chicken and add here. Does that hurt us? 75, 25. Yeah, we can add because we're gonna get the Fiesta gold. We get the snail out. I can still go 6 workers and get the Oathbreaker next because of the leak gold. Yep, we're able to push, get that Oathbreaker. He does leak big, but I'm still fine to go 6 workers. Once again, like I said, not leaking to a 60, and definitely not leaking to a 40. Is there ever a chance that this POTA doesn't actually cover? Oh yeah, nice. Nice indeed. Is there ever a chance I get a 60 out? No. Ooh, we could go Willishroom here. We could go Willishroom. But I think it's always just Chain Fist, right? I'm more scared of wave 5. A Willishroom's not great on 5, right? I really don't want to add the Chain Fist. I'm trying to fix placing so many tier 1s. I already did one that I probably didn't need. So I'd rather just place the Sea Dragon on wave yeah, 7 workers. And I'm gonna dial back my push just a little bit this game because I'm being sent by Fiesta. Right? I still get to scale. I still get to push many workers. And yeah, it's gonna be fine. Teammate is pro leaking. That's okay. Also 6 workers. Not a big deal. And I cover. And the most important thing is I'm ready for a big recent here. Right? Where somebody might say, oh, he's got Archer. Let me catch him sleeping on wave 4. Right? Let me catch him sleeping on wave 4. I'm saying no. No, you won't catch me sleeping. Building in an aura position here. In some crazy world, if he leaks big enough, I could get the final 4 Oathbreaker next. So I'm going to, once again, shift this little bit of gold. And full send. So I need 25 gold. If he saves and goes for 5, oh my goodness, dude. Final 4 Oathbreaker is just so good. Just a snail. It's one of those tough calls. I think I've got to push a worker. Yeah, he doesn't leak anyhow. He doesn't leak. There's not that much pressure on me. I have to push here. Yeah, we're just fine. Honestly, I might even just start building for wave 6 now, which a canopy would be great. I do have enough gold to add that. Doesn't seem like Mad Maddie's really pushing too many workers, so I'm just going to start kinging now with my income. Going for the AoE. Probably should go for attack. They save on us, it's fine. Oh, he's pushing really hard now. Pushing really hard now. And this is my only weak wave. I have to send a snail here. And him not leaking is kind of bad for them, to be honest. Okay, so here's the thought process. Here's the thought process. If I build like that, this tanks 2, and then I get a canopy. Yuzora is also so good here, though, too. I think I like this best, because if I place the Yuzora, there's no way to, like, have it properly tank, you know? And I'm able to push giga workers for next. Even if I pro leak here, I'm able to push so many workers. Yeah, so this needs to tank 2, tank 2, tank 2, tank 2. Ah. Still, oh no, it does tank 2. Oh yeah, it did tank 2. Fantastic. I'm probably gonna leak a little bit. All right, maybe a lot of it. But it's not the end of the world. And my teammate holds, which is amazing. I mean, I did just get a 160 on a one-wave save. I guess I'll send the Brute. I don't really want to send a Brute here. I don't really want to send a Brute here. But if my teammate leaks the Pixie guy as much as is possible, it could be super beneficial. We have a dead even game here. And the Pixie guy not leaking is actually really helping us. But it's kind of hurting my Cartel, right? It's kind of hurting my Cartel if you think about it. Gonna keep this really aggressive split. Able to push a couple. Mad Maddie 75 over. Yeah, he's just not pushing any workers this game. Yeah, he's just really just not pushing any workers. And the Fiesta guy really isn't pushing either. The Fiesta guy really isn't pushing that hard either when you think about it. Not the worst, not the best outcome, not the worst outcome. We do get some gold here. It is a longer wave where I know we have more workers. I know we have more workers. They have more value, that's why they're higher on the P-score. That's all that is. And I guess their next play is to send us next. Alright, the next play would be to send us 9. So I need the final form Oathbreaker. Final former, more Chain Fist. Should be fine. Alright, let's see if we're in danger here. I think he leaks his guy fairly big. Because there's no time for that gate guard to really spawn. This should be a nice leak. Is it enough though? Because they're going to push really hard here. 75 or? Yeah, 75. Is it enough for us to hold? That's the question you got to ask yourselves. Same. I mean, it's a decent amount of gold, but they're also going to send a decent amount of Mythium now. We were down by 200. Nah, it seems like the P-score like that. Now we're tied. Okay. We hold here. GG. Right? That's all we gotta do is hold here. Easy, simple. It's not hard. No, it's super hard. Okay, so I'm thinking... that just spamming these chain fists is the way to go. Hoping that my elite archer lives here. Tanks like 1 or 2. Because its ability damage is nice. It is a ogre and a hermit, so you need to tank 2. Perfect. Perfect. Can't dial that up any better. The final former going crazy. And the canopy's over half HP because of the delay. This is looking really decent. Leaking ogre only, I think. Oh no, I'm targeting the ogre. No! No, I targeted the ogre. If I could have killed everything, bro. I could have killed everything, but the dang game wanted me to target the ogre and the other creeps. Not the other world, though. There's Savior. So a little bit of King's not bad. They're playing overbuilt and sending power mercs. We're already at 200 income. Yeah, game is dead even. Game's dead even after that King damage. So not bad at all. It's a good game. It's a really good game, actually. I could leak here to a resend, but my teammate just is never. So I'm gonna hit the reroll button so we get... Oh my goodness, we have Flying Force. What am I? Yeah, we have juicy Flying Force here. The Skybot unit is really good, but I'm not sure if this is the role for it. There's a lot of tough decisions to be made here, man. This guy leaking, yes. A lot of tough decisions to be made here. Do I want the pull spot? If I take the pull spot, who do we get rid of? I mean, it's just Savior all day. I'm not thinking anything else. They're probably going to long save anyhow. I'm going to build for here and next. I'm going to build the Trinity and the Life Binder. I think I've already got enough tankage. And the damage of the Trinity is going to be great. Tanks like 4 or 5 of these. It's good. So we have to have Flying Force for our Trinity. I guess we don't need more archers, right? 1 archer, the Tempest, and then I can just build these pull spots. Is probably the way to go. I'm just wondering, do I want Berserker? No, I don't need Berserker because I've got Yuzora. I've got the damage reduction heal build with a little bit of damage. Okay, they do save. Just keep getting saved on, man. Yeah, I think he reels here. I'm not amazing on 13, but we will have a full king. I guess there's a world where I could full send here too. Not sure if it ever works, but if they're gonna go 13, it's a good idea.
Let's go, boys.
If they're gonna go all the way to 13, I think this is a fine idea. We already have tons of king ups. Not really nervous here. I mean, look, he's got Death Cap, Boom Tree, Pyro. I've got Trinity Archer and Chain Fist, right? Like, we're not really nervous here. Way more nervous of next. So I probably shouldn't actually build this, but I can't help myself. There's just so much damage in that.
Let's go, boys.
So much damage in that. And that's why we're real sending, right? Just in case they do save. Okay, they do go here. So the Leviathan was a great idea. It needs to live, though. Leviathan needs to live. Leviathan is perfect. I think we go 14 next. I need to pushy push. I'm definitely leaking. But it's not that bad. They sent into Savior, which is never a good idea. sending into Savior is always a bad idea. And he just gets to Giga Hold. I'm actually going to say something. I had to say something. Sending in a Savior is interesting. Alright, we were down by 1. And we leaked that guy. Oh, we got the shutdown too. I didn't even realize. Oh, wow. See, you really don't want to send in a Savior. But the game is not won, so let's not be cocky now. The game is not won, so let's not be cocky. I could leak to the resend, but my teammate can't. So we're chilling. The question is it 14, right? That's the real question is it wave 14? That's actually pretty funny. Mad Matty always gives me some challenges. Yeah, he's 425 under. I think we still go here. Let's see if this bait. It could be bait, but I think we just accept it. I'm going 4 eyes. Just got so many big units. I think 4 eyes is correct. Oh no! Oh no! If it was bait, that's a lot of gold. 561. Look at how much this changes. Oh my goodness. 33 gold a pop. 33 gold a pop. And just more Mythium to generate. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Wow, this got out of hand. Okay, but once again, stay focused. Alright, I really want one of these guys. These pull spots. I don't really want it to tank instantly though, you know? But maybe I just say, hey, let's put you to the test. There's just such awkward gold here. I mean, I am 95 over, so. But this is very awkward, I'm not gonna lie to you. They do income king, and then we push for 16. Yeah, this is where later in the game, building so far back, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm leaking the crap out of Mad Matty. So it's up to this guy. Does have crap warlocks. He's getting some spawns. I don't think they die. I think he did good enough to where they don't die. But we just have such a great angle. Such a great angle on 16. All right, they live until 16. It is. It is over. It is over. I mean, his teammate does have crap warlocks. This is Doofus Mcdooface, and this is the beginning of a throw. That's actually so funny. All right, yeah, I think I need some tankage, dude. All right, he's kind of telling me to just push harder. That's what I'm hearing. When he says that, I think we just push harder. Yeah, we just put him away at 16. We've got the full king. Who cares about what I build? Although I don't want to give a shutdown up here. Yeah, that one little Willowshroom's gonna change everything, right? Oh God, oh, okay. It didn't show the Haven for a second there. Okay, I need double 4 eyes for the big tanks. And then I think Pack-Mole Hermit works. The Imps I don't really like since the King Claw kind of smashes them. I mean, I will say in their defense, that was a fast wave. But he is unleakable, so you need to income king into him, right? Income king into him. They need to have pushed no workers. I need some Yazora. I still like the split. We still like the split. I was actually told that splitting with the Skybot is really good. And seems to work great so far. Dude, this game was so close. But you overwork into Savior on 12 and it backfires, you know? I mean, he is on value. He is on value. Crab Warlock stuff. But I don't think he has enough tanks, though. I don't think there's enough tanks for it to matter. Yeah. I mean, it just comes down to wave 12. If you send into a defensive spell on wave 12, like Savior, you better kill us, right? You have to make sure that that wave 12 send is an eliminator. Because honestly, we're behind. We're behind. Not by much. I don't think it's that much. I don't think it's that much, but we are behind. We are behind at this point, right? We got kind of toasted on 9, right? Kind of toasted on 9. We have the king up lead and maybe a little bit of income lead, right? I mean, it's so small. A little bit of income lead. But yeah, they're going for the long save on 12. And I want to take some credit for this. I actually build for 12, right? I actually build for 12. I thought for sure they were going to come 13. But I stupidly, honestly, in my opinion, I stupidly built for 12, right? But it worked. It worked out. Like going for the flying force. And maybe it's not that stupid when you think about it. Because then I'm increasing the damage of a Lifebinder, increasing the damage of a Sea Dragon. Both of these units are decent damage on wave 13. And the Trinity Archer's ability damage is also magic, isn't it? Unless I'm lying. The Trinity Archer's damage is also magic too, right?
1 shot, 5 kills.
Okay, it just says ability damage. Alright, maybe it's still Pierce. I don't know. I thought it was magic, but I could be totally wrong. But in any case, it's not the worst thing ever for 13. Right? It's not the worst thing ever for 13. And then, yeah, Mad Medi's trying to bait the 14. But by baiting the 14, he gave me 150 gold. And he probably lost 100 gold. Right? So, kind of backfired on the bait here. And that really just sent the game into our hands. Oh, and let's talk about how my teammate just giga holds wave 12 too, right? Let's talk about how my teammate just easily holds wave 12. What Matt? He was a redraw. He was a redraw, and he had every single AoE wave 12 unit possible. He had Boom Tree, Death Cap, and Pyro. Like, he had every AoE unit possible. He was like, okay, I'm going to redraw and find the best AoE units. I mean, if you look at it, he actually starts building for wave 12 on wave 11. Like, he saw it coming. He saw it coming from a long way away. Impressive. I really thought it was just 13. But I guess then he's going to pull a full Sovereign out. So, redraw. Redraw carry maybe a little bit. I think I played pretty good, but he kind of carried me. He definitely did carry me. And then one thing, I guess, they should have income king. I think they both income king there. You just got to live, right? You just got to live somehow. Also, the guns, I think one gun is fine. But I think you need more tanks for the Crab Warlocks, right? Like, it's one of those dual combos that sort of counters each other, where, like, Crabs need tanks, Vulcan needs tanks. So you can't build both if you don't already have tanks. Because, I mean, I think it's still over. I think he still leaks. But let's just think about it. If he didn't build that second Vulcan, he could have an Arc Tear over here in the split. And maybe he holds. Now, there's still going to be 30 workers behind, and they've both income kinged because he needs to income king also. It's a long way back, but there's a chance. I don't know. There's a chance. But there's a chance that you enjoyed this game. I hope so, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.